Good morning, students. The task for today is to understand the various dimensions of business environment. In short, we had already discussed, but we'll do it in detail now. There are five different dimensions of business environment, and all these dimensions they are going to affect business in one or the other way. And one needs to keep a track of all the five different environments so that you can plan accordingly and you can plan so that your business grows in future. So first we'll discuss about the economic environment. Now, what is economic environment? Whatever is happening in your economy that has a direct or indirect effect on your business is related to your economic environment. Like for example, it will include such factors like inflation. Now, if there is more inflation in the economy, inflation means prices are rising in the economy, that is going to affect business. If the disposable income that people are having increases or decreases, it is going to have affect business. Like for example, right now during these current days there are many people who have lost their jobs and they are not getting their incomes, so the disposable income that people have in their hands have decreased. And what is the effect now? The demand that the consumer is going to do in the market has also decreased, and it is going to affect the businesses. The interest at which the loans are given in the market, what is the money supply, what is your BOP position, how much infrastructure facilities are developed in your economy. These are all the factors that are related to economic environment, and these factors directly or indirectly they are going to affect your business. So these all are included in economic environment. Then you have social environment. Social environment refers to the society to which you belong to. Now, when we talk about the society, it means the similar people around you who have similar taste preferences. They have same traditions, customs, they have same quality of life, they follow the same trends, they have social forces. So that is the social environment. For example, the social forces, if we talk about trend, so there was a trend now that has come up is the demand for the organic foods. Now when this trend came up, then all the people who could afford organic food, because it was considered good for the health, they started demanding the organic food. Custom and traditions, like for example, the various the festivals that are celebrated in our country, they affect the business in one way or the other. The demand for crackers, they do increase at the time of Diwali, or the demand for the decoration material do increase at the time of Christmas. So what is the tradition of that area is going to affect the demand of that particular product. The quality of life, how much the what is the age of the people, like life expectancy, how much people are illiterate, that is also going to affect your business. Now this is all the social environment. Now society, when a business has to sell its product, the business has to sell its product in the society. Society means the people, and people will definitely affect your business. What is their demand? And their demand is going to depend on the society they belong to. So you have to be very careful when you are focusing on your society. You have to see what is the social environment. You have to target your target market, to whom we have to sell our product, and accordingly you have to frame your products. Then is the technological environment. Technology is rapidly changing, and there are a lot of improvements and innovations that are seen everywhere, whether it is related to production of new goods, or a new method has been evolved to operate a business. Like for example, e-ticketing, where earlier you had to go to these stations for buying tickets, but now you can do it with a click of a button. E-banking can be done. The LEDs, LCDs have been replaced by smart TV. So when there are these technological developments are there in the market, then you too need to keep a track of the advancement that are there in your field of the business. Otherwise your business is going to die in future if you will not make such advancement as they are done in the environment. Because when we talk about a customer, he is a rational human being, he wants the best at the cheapest price. So if you are not giving him the best and the innovative and the best product in the market, he will buy it from someone else. So the one who is giving best in the market, only that person can survive. So a business has to see the improvements and innovation that are happening related to his field of business. Then is the political environment. Political environment relates to the political stability in your country or peace in the country. Now, if I talk about, let's talk about any country where there is political stability, there is peace, and then the investor will trust or have confidence of investing money in such country. But if we talk about that there is political unrest, or there is no peace in the country, no one is would like to invest in that country. Like for example, if we talk about Pakistan, Pakistan is always in news for political instability in their country. So no one is has confidence to invest their money in that country, because they know they may lose their money if they will invest in that country. But if there is political stability, you will be able to gain more investors. And the next is attitude of the government towards business. Now, what is the policies that the political environment is making up for the business houses is also going to affect your business. Then is the legal environment. Yes, every country has a legal environment. Certain laws have been framed, and when you are doing business, you have to follow the legal environment. You have to follow the rules and regulations, the guidelines that are given for to your business under one or the other act. Like for example, you have Consumer Protection Act. This you have done in class 10. Various rights have been given to customers. Factories Act is there, Weights and Measure Act is there, Contract Act is there. This we will do in detail later on. So whenever there is any change in the legal environment and any law has been made, then you have to follow the law of your country. Otherwise, you can be penalized for that. So this you have to keep a track of. You cannot say that you didn't knew about it. When you are doing business, it is your responsibility to know all the laws that are related to your business. You will not be relieved for only on this grounds that you didn't knew about it. So as a businessman, when you are doing business, it is your responsibility to know all the laws of your country and to abide by them. So that's the legal environment in which we operate. So we have to make a note of all the laws that are being framed one or the, like for example, yesterday only we were talking about the mask and the sanitizer. Now if we talk about that, earlier mask and sanitizer were not included in the list of essential commodity, but due to COVID-19 these were taken in the essential commodities, and government just passed a law that you cannot charge more than this much price, 10 rupees for a mask. Now if I keep on selling the same mask at rupees 20 and 30, and later on if I am penalized or my stock is taken away or strict action is taken by the government, and I give a reply thereon that I didn't knew that such a law is passed, then you will not be relieved on this ground. If you belong to this country, it is your responsibility to know all the laws of your country. So that's the legal environment which you should keep a track of, that if is affecting your business in one way or the other. So just read down all these dimensions of business environment and just make your notes after reading it from your book. Thank you.